Hi guys, so today I'm getting ready to go to Jeju-do. I'm super excited. I've been before, but I only did the north part, and to be honest, I didn't really understand like the whole hype of it after I was finished. But saying that, I also didn't have the best company when I went, but this time I'm gonna go with one of my closest friends, so I'm really excited. We're also heading down to the south of the island, so I really can't wait. I will admit this trip we're really focusing more on relaxing and things like that, so we just want to go to some nice cafes with amazing views and go to a beach club kind of thing. So I'm really excited for that. I cannot wait, and I hope it's going to be an amazing and relaxing time. I have told you guys, I think, that I did resign from my job, so I have been job hunting. I've been doing a lot of interviews and things like that, so I'll be honest, I'm absolutely exhausted because I also go to my Korean class 3 times a week. It has been a bit of a hard time because I am struggling to find a hagwon that I really like. If I'm completely honest, I've heard a lot of horror stories, and now especially since I've moved to Korea, I really know what I want and what to look out for and things like that. So it has been a little bit difficult, and I'll admit I have been very stressed towards the end of my contract at my current school. But I know I've still made the right decision leaving for personal reasons, which I think I will explain in a video just in case anyone else is experiencing this in Korea or think that they will experience it. And something that people should probably know about can happen when you move to Korea. Don't get me wrong, it was nothing to do with my hagwon. My hagwon was absolutely amazing. It was to do with something in regards to the job that wasn't really the job itself. But yeah, that's a story for another time. Today's video is positive vibes and Jeju-do. So guys, I hope you enjoy coming with me. So I had something a little bit strange and kind of off topic for what I usually talk about in these videos, which is traveling and everything being amazing and things like that. This topic is a little bit odd. I don't really know why I'm putting this in the video. I just think for me it was kind of interesting, and it was a bit of a surprise, not really surprising. It was a bit of a surprising experience. Not that anything really happened, but it was just something that I noticed that stood out for me. So I left my work on Friday night to head to Gimpo International Airport. The train was insanely busy, which I guess is another thing to know if you're going to move to South Korea, is during the peak hour the trains are insane. People will push themselves on, and they will push you on with aggression where you're almost falling over. I almost sat on an old man's lap, which was a little bit uncomfortable, and then I had to stand basically with my body in an S shape because it was so busy I couldn't stand up straight. But what I really want to talk about was the bathroom situation in South Korea. Now, I know for a few years there is a lot of talk about hidden cameras and things in hotels in South Korea and bathrooms and things like that. But to be honest, it's something that I hear about and I don't really give much additional thought to. But it was something that I really noticed when I was traveling to Jeju. So first, when I went to the bathroom in Gimpo, I walked into the stall and I could see all the screws and basically any hole or area where something could be put in the bathroom stall was covered with tape, or some had toilet paper like shoved in it or something like that to try and hide I guess hide if there was hidden cameras or something in there. I just remember walking in and being like, this is odd, and then my brain realized like what it was for and what it was trying to prevent and things like that. So this, I don't want to say it was a cultural shock, because obviously the same thing can happen in Australia and anywhere else in the world, but it just kind of brought me back to reality, because I think I'm so used to traveling around being like everything's great, everything's amazing. But I think these things, especially as a woman, I mean obviously the same thing can happen to a man, but they are things that I guess everyone should be cautious of. Anyway, I kind of went in and then I forgot about it again, and then when I was coming back, obviously I went to the Jeju bathroom before I got on my flight again, and I could see a sign saying this is a safe bathroom from cameras. And it just makes me think, and it makes me feel so awful, because you realize for someone to put a sign, this was obviously a thing, this was a thing more than once, this has clearly happened to people, and it's really, I think, sad and upsetting. But I guess it's one of those things that needs to be acknowledged and people need to be aware of, because this stuff does happen. I guess that is why I just decided to put this in the video, because unfortunately this does happen. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my video on Jeju-do.